He's trying to get me canceled.
He is.
I told you about this.
Oh, I know comedy.
A whore.
That's my chopper.
He's not just some dingbat I found in the strip.
The Dingbat. Enough about your podcast.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Look at these two idiots.
Rock your body, rock your brain, rock your immortal soul.
Oh, Paxton. He's special.
You know, I'm fat.
Because I'm fat. I like fat babies.
What did you go to New Orleans for?
It was a bachelor party. Bachelor party, and we went to the Creed concert.
I remember
Jesus
when
Christ,
I
there was
lost
so
my
much dude
mind.
Dude, there was a 50-year-old lady that was in the row in front of me, and I was making out with her the whole time. I was so drunk. Yeah, it's not my best.
Human skin teddy bear at California bus stop leads to
I meant to
arrest.
show you that later.
Okay.
That's just a fun thing I found.
Some news stories going.
Ooh, fire up the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle thing. We'll talk about that too.
Okay, yeah, I have no knowledge of this, so I don't mind.
You haven't
talking
seen
about
this
that at
yet?
all.
We were
I just
talking
know
about
that she's in some
Yeah.
shitty water about it.
I'd like to discuss it. defend white people.
So from what I understand, shit, I spelled it wrong.
It's fine.
She like the post was Sydney Sweeney has good genes.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, that was like the pun they used for the ad campaign, but then it was co-opted by people that are still involved in a culture war that's non-existent, and they're like, is whiteness the new selling point for advertising? And I'm like, shut up. A, you're gay. Secondly, B, let's get it straight. What is she? She's an attractive lady.
She's got huge tits.
And she's wearing.
And she's perfectly happy showing us our tits and acknowledges the fact that men like to look at them and then shamelessly does it. Why am I supposed to hate this person?
Yeah, they were all like, "Oh, blonde hair, blue eyes." They're saying jeans is a pun, and
No.
that's what. Yeah,
No,
they ran
we
with
never
that.
look at your eyes or teeth.
I think it
That's
was
usually
a pun.
3 months into dating you. You're like, oh, you have blue eyes.
I just don't understand why people can't be happy about this. We went through plus size models, the DEI stuff, and now sex is back in marketing. Can we just say a big thank you?
Did you see the last
Thanks
American? Did you see the last American Eagle like poster lady that they had?
Was she 300 pounds?
Yeah,
Did she
she
look
was a-
like me in a dress?
Yeah, I
She was a
saw
fat
that.
black lady.
I did see that.
Okay, well, you didn't need to include black, but you know,
How dare
saying
you,
she
Blake.
looked like me would be enough. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, they probably are crushing it right now. I haven't thought about shopping at American Eagle in years, and now I'm like, I might get another pair of jeans from there.
Honestly, it was the same thing with like it was like a J.C. Penney's or did something like. Do you remember a couple years ago with the kids' clothing where they just happened to put a T-shirt that said "The Monkeys in the Jungle" on the little black kid model?
No, I don't.
Oh, God,
I'm
I
not
can't
that tuned into inadvertent racist
No wonder,
advertising.
no wonder Target's changed so
I
much.
don't even want to look that up. That didn't happen. I don't want to put that on even Blake's computer.
I think you just made that up.
Yeah, that's the
I
Mandela
did,
effect.
sure.
The Nelson Mandela
So
effect.
just
Yeah.
because I don't want to look that up.
How about the Howie Mandela effect? And it's where you don't know if a guy's bald. You're like, I think he has hair.
I'm pretty sure he does, and you
Yeah.
meet him again, he's just
Like,
bald.
Fuck.
I think
cancer.
he's trying to ruin people's relationships with their family, like when he brings on Billy Burr and Bill Court.
Oh,
Corgan?
Mandel?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's like Mandel's actually like a kind of a slime ball.
Yeah, that was kind of a dirty move. Like, unless that was a bit that we still just aren't hearing
And also,
about.
they're like, he's a comedy legend. And then, like, you see him on, like, regular people's podcasts, and he's like, his big claim to fame is literally going up in Canada in, like, 81 with a fucking glove and blowing air into it. Like a bit, like a prop bit. He's a prop comic. I'm like, I don't have to respect this person.
Well, with a condom, that bit's timeless. If you go
It's
up on
not a
stage
condom.
and
It was like a dentist's glove.
oh, that's so fucking
And
stupid.
he was
then.
like,
Oh.
and then people in those dumb Canucks and fucking, you know, were like, ah, it's fucking funny.
well, they're so used to stupid ass French comedy, which is just sounds.
That's true, too.
If you ever
Is
listen
it-
to those stupid
it's a great
French
point.
Quebecians, it's just like, oh, and then like that's their punchline. It's just a noise.
It's that, yeah. And listen, I'll never think that dressing up like a lady isn't funny. When you're
It
not.
is funny.
It's funny.
I did it on one of the first podcasts. I had a great time.
You had a dress
Did you?
on?
Yeah, I had a dress. I kept looking down on my balloon tits, and they were great.
Oh, I felt like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, it was a pale orange and a pale pink, and when you blew them up, they stretched out some, so it looked like skin tone.
And Paxton, when you're in that dress, you can be like, these are my fucking jeans. They're my jeans.
I have great jeans. I have great tits and still a penis.
I
That's
don't have
great.
blue eyes. You know, I am white, but they're great jeans.
Yeah.
Do you still have the dress?
I think I do.
Still try it on every now and then?
Yeah, I think I had to hide it from Kylie because she didn't see the episode where I wore a dress, so
Oh,
she
nice.
just saw a massive Medea dress.
Right.
because obviously I have to fit in it.
Yeah.
So the only thing that fit me at the Goodwill was this like grandmother's like sleeves down the arm dress that goes all the way to my ankles. And
It was a
like,
moo-moo.
Yeah, it
Moo-moo.
looked like
Yeah.
The
It's-
Simpsons moo
Yeah, it's something Brock Lesnar's daughter is going to wear. To
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the moo-moo.
Didn't Brock Lesnar's daughter just marry someone?
NFL
yeah,
guy.
a
Yeah.
middle linebacker on the 49ers, I
God
think.
Big
damn,
boy.
they're gonna
Big
have
boy.
a toe for a son.
Oh,
No, I saw the picture. I'm like, God damn, man, she really is.
Yeah, she just.
her daughter.
We are our father's children,
Yeah, our
which
father's
which is
daughter.
unfortunate.
yeah, but what did the mom look like? Brock Lesnar? Like,
Yeah, she was. Yeah, he somehow impregnated a rock. The fuck.
Or somehow a wounded rock. I don't know.
Brock, what did you do? I fucked the earth, and then this was just pooped out on my doorstep.
Maya.
That's not her.
No, so she's got blonde hair and she looks like an orc.
Yeah. I don't think
Don't
she is,
laugh.
but I think she's technically albino. Like,
Is
She-
she
yeah.
albino?
Oh,
You
really?
like- Oh, so everyone makes
A
fun
fellow
of her.
black.
I love how you talk about a bad lot in life. Not only it's like it's bad if you're an albino, but like even if she was regular, everyone would still be like, "Wow, what are you, a swimmer lying about who she really is?" You know what I mean?
right, who's your doctor? Who did your work?
Right.
What did you do with your dick that's now gone?
Wow, what clinic from Glendale did you just come from?
That'd be a fun rumor to start. Is that like Brock Lesnar's daughter is trans and being like she's taking over the sport of shot putting women's like no one can do.
The only thing about that is every sports commission is always like, we have to check her. We have
Yeah.
to check. So
Yeah.
that's been like, that's one of those things like when you have we had a fat Tongan kid on my baseball team for years. Every single baseball tournament, you're like, that kid's not 12. You're
Yep.
like, we swear to God, he's just fat.
Yeah.
It's-
Like we didn't
Right.
believe it either, but
Yeah, leave him alone.
we didn't believe it, and then we found out he was, so we paid him to be on our baseball team.
He wasn't 12?
No, he was.
Oh, he was.
He was just
Wow.
the. I can find a picture of him.
Did you
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
him or his family?
Whatever they wanted, they just they just wanted to be paid in hot dogs. It was easy.
Yeah.
Tongat Ali. I don't know. Hey, I brought this the other time I was here. You guys framed it. Blake's the best. But I always thought, because it's bad to show up to shows that have anything prepared, so
there we go.
Up. There
Royal
it is.
Safari #2. See at the top. Dingbat podcast appearance #2.
And you write on a typewriter. That's so fucking
It's
sick.
classic.
So anyway, my point being is that if the show reaches a halt, I always have jokes. I can just hand the page off. Anyone can read one. And
I don't know if I want to read one about
Well,
it.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
kind of
what?
scared.
Blake, why don't you come read them? This is your producing
This
job.
could be your manifesto. We don't know.
My manifesto will be broadcast to the public. It would be fun to. I was thinking earlier, like, well, what do you think? I was just telling him on the way up about this movie I was watching literally before I came here called The Gift, because I love Sam Raimi, and he had this like weird career between Evil Dead 2 and Spider-Man, the
Right.
first one, where he did like every genre of movie, but like as a straight up director. Like,
That's pretty cool.
and it's interesting to see like a weird guy do like traditional taste being forced into that box.
Right.
And so anyway, there's this movie called The Gift where Kate Blanchett is like a tarot card reader and she's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
psychic and
I've
she has
seen that,
ESP.
yeah.
And then like they're in like a southern town. It's written by Billy Bob Thornton. And then all of a sudden Keanu Reeves comes in and he's like racist. He's like, you know what? You're no better than a beep. And it's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, you dance with the devil, you're gonna burn. And it's all this crazy stuff. And then, first of all, and so I was telling Reese, I was like, you get it within the first act, if you have two brain cells to rub together, who I'm supposed to be is the bad guy. Like, who I'm supposed to be like, shame on them.
Right.
It's supposed to be the evil white man, Keanu Reeves, who's saying no words. When, okay, earlier in the fucking same movie, Kate Blanchett goes to Greg Kinnear's, who plays the principal for her kids, his office, and then Katie Holmes comes in and she's like his fiance, and they're like, "We're set to wed. Do you see anything in our future?" Haha, tongue in cheek. And then she has a vision of her drown in a lake, and then doesn't mention it. I'm like, that's the bad person. The person that's like could have prevented your murder, your eventual murder, your impending doom. But no, sorry, Keanu said called people the K word, so we gotta.
I had that the other day because the first time I watched Donnie Darko, I watched the director's cut and not the theatrical cut.
Okay.
And it's like an extra 20, 30 minutes or something.
But it explains everything.
It explains everything way more, and you miss 2 to 3 key details.
No, it's like they should have just released the director's cut initially, but I think that's like retrofitting.
Yeah.
I think that director is like bullshit. It's like how Stephen King writes sequels. I saw Dr. Sleep in theaters, and it's like he didn't write The Shining and then be like, I planned out this lore already. It's like,
Right.
no, he was like, this one was a big success. Let's just, after the fact, come up with something that'll explain, So like I think that's what Donnie Darko. That guy just like shot fish in a barrel, happened to hit one.
Yeah.
Then was like director's cut. Well, and then cobbled together enough esoteric ideas to like make it a fucking explainable story.
The thing that made me like go back and watch is I was watching TikTok and they were just I can't even remember the theme of the TikTok, but it was coming across and Patrick Swayze came on from Donnie Darko, and they were talking about how he was a good like preacher, and they were talking about like it was something along the lines of good characters that no one talks about kind of theme.
Right.
And then I'm watching that, and then I go back and watch the director's cut, and then the director's cut, he's a chomo.
Yeah, he's a pile.
Yeah.
The last scene in the movie of him is being arrested and dragged out of his house for having.
Yeah, because Donnie, oh God, I can't remember the bunny's name.
Modern day nightmare.
Frank. Yes, Frank burned down his house or something like that.
Sparkle Motion, his sister's dance group. I know all. Listen, you're talking to a true autistic man.
I don't always drink screwball peanut butter whiskey with my coffee, but when I do, I am autistic.
Can we splice in the Dos Equis? That would be nice. Well, how about this? What about if there was enough of Brock Lesnar's brute?
Yeah, can we stop looking at this? I'm trying to.
Damn, I'm trying to eat.
I'm trying to enjoy my Sunday.
What if there was a Chinese dictator that was funny and his name was Lamao Zedong? Folks, run with it. I paint the circle, you make the arc.
So is that just wetting the beak here?
Wetting the beak of what we have to come.
Yeah, we've got plenty more.
We've got plenty more.
If it's starting out there.
Especially that pile up on I-95.
That pile up on I-95.
Yeah, welcome back to 97.6. Penis the suck.
You should be a shock jockey.
I could. I did it for a while, and then
coming back on KWPP, we've got some soothe jazz coming in right after a long, thick, hearty rant about the government.
He goes, the Jews are trying to turn your kids gay. Now, if you turn your dials, here's some Taylor Swift. Coming up next, welcome back to 99. You know, what if it's like, welcome back to 1488, the chud.
Some like 4chan inspired radio channel.
If you don't believe they putting gay shit in the water, you yourself are a here's Taylor Swift.
There's not much longer before you just become Alex Jones.
Who, me? Yeah, I'll do it.
We were talking on the way here. There's the Tim Dillon, Alex Jones emergency podcast about, I don't know, it came out last week, but Athletic Greens dropped Tim Dillon. So he was going on there and just ripping on. He was like, "Don't do Athletic Greens. All my friends took them. They died." Then Alex Jones is just like, "Yeah."
If you take Athletic Greens, you're a fool. You're doing a fool's errand.
Jeffrey Epstein invented
Global
Athletic
homo's
Greens.
been trying to make women look progressively more like men, so they think it's normalized, and that's what they're attracted to.
This is the entire car ride over here, by the way.
This is recap.
Yeah, this is recap. But that is a fun spiel of like a sponsor dropping you, and then you're just like, don't take this because my friends are literally no longer with us from taking it. Mm-hmm. Joe Rogan, he was in the ICU from Athletic Greens last month.
Right.
Drop it.
Was it?
I agree.
I'm dumb. Is that real?
No.
Okay.
It's just
had to make sure.
He actually did get dropped by Athletic Greens, though.
That one makes sense though because it's
everything else after we were saying no, but like I think Alex Jones did say that Athletic Greens turned his kids gay. Like that was like I think
that seems to be a running theme.
That is as far as it went. It's the same vein as the fluoride in the water.
His last episode is just going to be him realizing I turned my kids gay.
Right.
I did it.
It's about me.
Joe Rogan 1 million. They have like Hans Zimmer playing, and he's like, or like that song. It's like like the snowboarding slow motion video. He's like, I turned them gay, all of them, all my mixed race kids that I secretly cloister away from the media. I don't know why he does that. And then why, Joe? What are you hiding? Aren't you proud to be an American? Anyway, I'd be happy. I would love any of my children, no matter what shade of not white they were.
And then he just takes one of Joe Rogan's many weapons and just seppukus right there on air.
Are you talking about Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rogan.
How many times do you think
He needs
Alex?
to.
How many times do you think Alex Jones has played like Russian roulette by himself in his life?
Yeah.
I would say
schizophrenic reenacting the scene from Deer Hunter.
I'd say upwards of like 3 times.
At least
Sting
a few.
now! It's just him in a mirror.
Got in the mouth.
Yeah, probably a lot. I don't know.
I don't think he's real. I think he might be just a ghost.
Now, can we see Maya Lesnar's pussy and asshole and toes?
Yep, we can do that. This is Blake's IP address.
We're on Bing. It's not gonna fucking matter.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I can't- Nice.
I can't use the wide shot now.
Dude, what's up with you guys pulling up porn every time I'm here?
Yeah, why is it go to
Oh,
porn
you
and
think he
one
was
of
going to do it?
I think last time we were here, you looked up something and it was just gay porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I remember it was Chomsky playing the piano with his dick. We couldn't find it.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
Zelensky.
Zelensky, yeah.
Oh, I know that video. Yeah.
Yeah, we still haven't found it.
It's real, gang.
No, we looked it up and it was just all gay porn.
There's a video out there of Vladimir Zelensky playing the piano with his dick. He's playing Mozart with his head of his car. It's out there. The global homos don't want you to know it. The Rothschilds are trying to suppress the fact that Zelensky can play a nice C major chord with his dick. The head of his cock can compose an entire symphony. Folks, this is what your taxpayer dollars are going to.
And Tim Dillon's like, thanks, Alex. We appreciate
Athletic
that.
Greens suck my dick.
Well, it's also it's hilarious that Athletic Greens goes to Tim Dillon of all people.
I
as
know.
their
I know. It was already a bad endorsement.
Oh, it's a terrible endorsement.
Tim Dillon is sitting behind that. You're like, I never thought I'd get the thousands of dollars that I did get.
Yeah, we didn't think we'd make it this far. So
This is all just window dressing.
I can assure you he's never taken Athletic Greens. And if he did, it probably would kill him.
True.
And that has nothing to do with him being gay, by the way.
No, him being fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he stops,
Gays count too.
Do you want to read the second one?
I just want to take a
You
look.
can't.
I'm a little
You
worried.
can't read ahead.
Okay, so this that worries me even more. All right, I'll do
Second
it.
bullet point.
Second
Read it
bullet.
before we
straight
get
up.
to that,
It's
though,
a good
it's
one.
like-
It's a good one.
Tim
I'm not
Dillon
gonna-
is on a fat version
I
of
wouldn't lead
speed
you
where
down
if he
that path
stops
straight.
eating briars, he dies.
Yeah, yeah. You have to eat 88 ounces of briars or you die.
That's why he's so. That's why he's had all these ice creams and he has such an opinion on it.
He's like, if I don't finish this briars, then my heart's gonna stop.
And then there's a woman being like, "You don't even fuck me. Why do I give a shit?" Like whatever her name was, the woman from The Blind Side.
Oh,
Sandra
Sandra
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Well, bollocks on that fucking. How about this?
Run the ball, Bert.
Yeah. How about
Where you going, Big Mike? June.
All right, number
You
two.
read any of them.
This one.
Yeah.
I thought Eyes Wide Shut was about an ophthalmologist in Tokyo.
Thank you.
I wish I had a bell. That's what this show needs. Is I need a good one bell. That one's fun.
That's
I
fun.
appreciate it.
That's why the Peagle has stayed over in your corner.
Hey, buddy. I appreciate it. What is this guy
is a
about? You got a
Peagle?
Black Panther with wings? What is this?
It was someone brought that to me as a gift. I believe it was Kane.
It was Kane.
It was Kane. And it was
Wow.
well,
well, maybe explain it if you're able.
Bell. I don't have a bell. Oh, you leave Charlie alone.
Charlie, he already lost his neck at the beginning of
Oh,
the
we can't tap
broadcast.
Charlie? Sorry, I was spaced out there. I won't touch him again.
Peyton
Okay.
This rules. I like the
Paxton
Peagle.
decapitated him earlier.
Don't
Well,
touch the
Emma-
turtle. Don't eat the cats. Those are the rules of the house.
Well, you can eat the white one. I fucking. I'm sorry, Kylie, if you caught that part, but your cat's a bitch.
By the way, how funny is it that like Chinese people eat animals and then you name your cat Tofu? Fuck. That's just like, you know.
Hey man, she named her Tofu. I named her Ozzy after he died.
Oh hell yeah!
I like that
Yeah.
better.
All right,
Yeah, it's
that
way
is
better. Which is great. Like, we haven't gotten to talk about that yet.
Yeah, I
Have
bet your
y'all-
girlfriend also thinks Maya Lesner's beautiful. They're cool, popular opinions.
Well, that person we were talking about before the podcast
Right.
that I said did that show.
Antonio Banderas.
Exactly. She had a lot of good things to say about her. So yes, at your points, I
Yes.
think she'd have a lot of good things to say about Maya Lesnar too.
Can we look up other fucked up looking celebrities?
Yes, please.
How about,
all right, the Elephant Man,
Oh, the
Oh,
actual
what is-
one. Does he have a name?
Rocky Dennis.
I-
Yeah. that's-
Ew.
Right,
That's a
yeah.
real person?
Yeah, Elephant Man. Wasn't
Well,
It
this
looks
is
like
the
an
one in the
Eraserhead
movie.
character.
It looks like the guy from the Goonies that lives
David
in
Lynch
that
did
fucking
both
basement.
movies.
Did he?
And ironically, this guy looks like he deserves to be lynched. Just genetically speaking.
Also, how is he not also wanting to die if he looks like that?
He probably did.
Yeah, I probably did.
The first time I have consciousness and everyone as a mob is trying to kill me because
Yeah.
they think I'm Frankenstein, I'm like, yeah, please.
He
Please
must have
take
had,
me.
from the jump, insane narcissism, just to be like the attention alone keeps
Yeah.
me going.
I'm so different.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that's another. Oh, there's the real one.
Rocky. Yeah, this is the actual guy.
Yeah, he scares me.
That's an alien, dude. That is a
That's my-
straight up
that's my
alien.
Sleep paralysis demon. This is what's gonna eat your cat Tofu. This guy's
is-
gonna come in and go,
This guy is standing at the edge of my bed in a squat like a catcher every morning.
and he has a glove going.
He's just sitting there. Go back to sleep.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Wait, let's think.
That
What
guy
other
is
ones?
freaky.
There's can we look up Ennis Cosby?
Ennis Cosby?
Yeah, the one that got shot.
Okay.
I mean, he's not weird looking. He's just dead.
Is he related?
Yeah, it's his son.
Oh.
It's the rapist's Bill Cosby's son.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. How about...
Can you pull up...
I love you look up Ennis Cosby, Malcolm Jamal Warner gets brought up, who's freshly dead.
If you're taking requests, pull up Marion Barry after smoking crack.
Okay, this seems good.
Yeah, see if he looks disfigured.
I love how this is you could say after.
Yeah, after crack. Looks like someone who would smoke
He looks
crack,
like
though.
the guy. He looks like the dad of the villain in the movie The Candyman.
Is this the bad one? He kind of bounced back. If this
I was gonna say he doesn't look that bad.
He looks like a regular
Kind of makes me want to try
African-American
crack.
We didn't know what was in that pipe.
He looks like someone that's just constantly on a patio.
Yeah, he looks like someone that would be doing this constantly with a handful of nuts in his hand, giving you advice. Well, I'll tell you.
While his crack pipe is smoking in the ashtray, yeah.
I'm not saying do it, but I got a lot done on crack.
Yeah. He goes, sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. He just has like general statements.
That story is so funny, though, the fact that he was like on site smoking like 98 proof crack cocaine, and then they had like an ambulance there, and he just did an overdose, and they're like, fuck, like, what do we do?
And then many years later, you find out that Hunter Biden is his big inspiration.
Is that true?
I don't know, but did you see this interview he just did about how
all 3
great
hours
it was?
of it? Yeah, and he's like, no, listen, I don't even want to talk about crack cocaine in a euphoric way because I'm not going to allow that stuff for me. But bottom line, crack's great, and basically what it is you separate the sodium and bicarbonate is all you do when you heat it up, and that basically is just taking away all the impurities of it. And I mean that's why it's great. And like.
If you know that much about a high-class drug, you are an addict.
Yeah.
No matter, even if you made it and never touched the stuff, you're the addict.
To know the chemistry, yeah.
It's not even about.
It's just adding water and heat. That's all it is.
It's just a little bit of baking soda. You can do it every day. You can go to your local 7-Eleven. You can whip it up a batch right now today.
Does he talk about it? Does he talk like his dad?
He kind of does.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah. Like old Joe Biden when he's in Congress talking about like
cognitive Joe Biden.
Okay, got it.
There's still the mental skips where he's and then he gets to the word for fire.
Well, that's just the crack talking.
yeah, but like he still like has like these weird slips with words that sound phonetically similar. So he's like, or if you don't want to talk about that, he's like, I'll talk about. Listen, I mean, I can't deny that I used to use Slack. I'm crack. It's a slacking. The press is slacking when they're trying to ask me about whether or not I used to use that drug. I've been very open and honest.
Does he talk about his mom being like this historic doctor in the same way that Joe did?
No.
Even though Jill's not even a real fucking doctor.
What is she, like a
She's just a
chiropractor?
teacher. She's a teacher.
Chiropractor.
Like,
She's a
did she
teacher?
even get a doctorate, or did she just?
She got a doctorate and she teaches at like a community college. I don't know.
Oh. So did plenty of people with a bunch of DUI. Like, that's not,
Yeah, it's not an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Well,
I
would
used to
say
drink
this.
at a bar with my history teacher.
Yeah. And he's like, let me tell you, World War II, here's what really happened.
There's a curriculum they make me teach you off of,
Yeah.
but here's the real
He's
down
like,
and
you know
dirty
who
stuff."
wrote the books? No, but
Arch friend Duke Ferdinand, trans.
yeah, trans. Dude,
I had a professor in junior college that like was convinced he had already cured cancer.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and like, dude, it's 9 a.m.
He's like, all it
Tuesday.
takes is
Like,
carrots, and then he dies like a month later. He's like, beta carotene, that's all you need. And then like just a tumor just keeps getting progressively bigger each week off the top of his fucking head.
We should do that. We should go and take like a class at a junior college and just write like this entire off story of like the professor there and like what we think he does
Right.
outside.
And
Like,
then submit it anonymously.
yeah, he like
Get
gets
fired.
drunk and tries to fight his students because he has all their addresses, and like that's what he does when he's away from teaching. Mr. Johnson, what do you do when you're not teaching us? Oh, you know, I'm just around.
I'm reverse engineering your IP addresses.
He's got a doctorate.
I liked it.
Where's the bell?
Where's the bell?
Folks, where's the bell? But I like the Peagle. Wait, I'm trying to think of another fucked up celebrity. Oh, okay, I got like one or two. Ones I don't know the name of. But what's the oh fuck. Does Michael Phelps? I feel like Michael Phelps would have a kid with Down syndrome.
Does he?
Can you pull up a video of Michael J. Fox walking? Okay.
Okay, here we go.
just nuking the search history here.
No such luck.
Well,
Now-
no, but he was.
He does a little downsy, doesn't he? All right, wait. Well, what's the
He took away
Ontario?
someone's candy.
The Ontario mayor, John Ford,
Oh yeah, the crack guy.
the Chris Farley mayor
Yeah.
from Canada.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy.
Because we're a
documentary.
Marion Barry, and then this guy also
Yeah.
did crack.
This guy was like honestly more of a crack addict than Marion Barry was.
Ford was his last name.
Bradford, was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy kicked ass. He goes, they're like, Mr. Mayor, what do you have to say about you saying that you've been with prostitutes and you've been eating the prostitutes' pussy? And then like he's walking down like congressional Canadian steps and he's like, I got plenty to eat at home. And everyone's like, the fuck? That's his response. I got plenty pussy to eat at home.
He's one of those guys that just says something so dumb. You're like, I guess I believe him.
I believe him.
It's one of those, like my dad, I asked him when I was younger if he ever smoked weed. And I never asked again because he said, no, I didn't like the smell of it, so I never did. I'm like, that's just so dumb. I think it's true.
It genuinely could be. But this guy obviously had leadership qualities. I believe him. I mean, wouldn't you follow this man?
I don't even think they got him on camera smoking crack though. Like Marion Barry was on camera, I believe.
Marion Barry was on camera. So was the dad from Alf.
It's fucking Kingpin.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, I thought this guy was just like standing out with some black guys and they were like, he's smoking crack.
No, that's Frank from Barstool. But
That's a really good comp, actually.
Thanks, buddy. Let's read the third one. An Ohio couple welcomes a baby boy from a nearly 31-year-old frozen embryo this week. We really got babies with freezer burn before GTA 6. On the upside, the baby being frozen for 30 years means it has less microplastics. It's more of a comment at the end there. Well,
accurate observation.
You get
I
couple.
did also want to bring up, because everyone says that death happens in rules of threes.
Yes.
Is anyone else just kind of like, I'm a little blasé at this trio?
I think it's where people want to start counting. That's the real issue.
Right. I'll start counting with Ozzy. I don't give a fuck about Hulk.
Yes.
That's the one that just needed to go before
People were like,
shit
yeah,
happened.
like as if they had any like relatability to each other. They're like, see, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, Michael Jamal Warner. I'm like,
how do
three
they all
people
die?
that have never met? That's cool. That would hate each other probably. In fact, I think Hulk Hogan has some choice words about the last guy.
I would have never let that current take me, brother.
Yeah. I love Cosby Show, but if fucking Huxtable came home with my daughter, I'd. What was the kid's name? I don't know. What was his name? That was his name on the show.
Theo.
Yeah, Theo.
Yeah, have fun, Blake.
I'm the editor now.
Someone say, Theo, hey, man, one time we had this black guy in our neighborhood. We just called him Paul. He didn't even have a last name. Man, he used to walk around. He was addicted to Freon. So he would just, every time we went to a Circle K, they'd go, well, you seen Paul. We had to kind of guard the freezers in the back because he would try and go to the Igloo ice freezer and try and.
Man, ain't none of our AC works that summer. That motherfucker came out and just sucked the Freon dry out of my goddamn cutlass.
Man, he had a sore on his foot that looked like a swastika.
He called it smoking cools.
Just sitting across from the president.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Obama, he died. He died in an embankment.
You're the second black person I've met. That's where that story was going.
It is
to.
very funny how it's like, yeah, Theo Von was neighbors with David Duke, and I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Who's David Duke?
David Duke's like the dude that like literally like after like the Ku Klux Klan was like, all right, we've had our run. It's clearly over, like, because it's like it's fucking it's after 18-2 or whatever.
Right.
Then like this guy David Duke, who's like actually friendly with people in politics, who's like running for like a regional like mayoral campaign, is like, no, I'll spearhead the KKK, and like becomes obviously like he just gets shut down immediately, but then like uses any remaining political power he has to like espouse those hateful things.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
and then fucking Theo Von, like on not one of his made up stories. It sounds like one.
Yeah. Most of them do sound like.
But like he was neighbors with David Duke, and he's like, yeah, man, that man taught me how to lift weights. I'm like, what? I'm like,
that's it?
Yeah, he was like a father figure to me. That's what I mean. There's
that's scary.
That's a tough one.
And people don't know.
Don't say that.
Because if all your jokes are lies, then like whenever you actually say something that's the truth, that sounds so obscene that you think it's just you'd suspect it's a joke. Someone actually like fucking did like the historical. I don't know how they found it, but they found out like his address was where Theo's stories land him. And anyway, they found out that they were in fact. There's pictures of them together.
Oh, that's fun.
Together?
I believe so. Yeah.
Theo, you got to use your team to scrub that, dude.
There's that video of him smoking crack.
Rob Ford.
Let's get that up.
I know. I was trying to get to the link, but I don't know how.
He's like, yeah, I smoke crack. I go home. I eat pussy. I run Canada.
I mean, that's good enough. That looks like crack.
Yeah, it's pretty close to crack.
Yeah. That's crack.
I've
Anyone
never
sitting
lit
in
a joint like this.
Yeah, I've never
right on my fingers.
Anyone smoking something in a corner.
What do they
Also,
call? What do
why
they
is he
call
wearing
them?
a chef's coat?
I think that's a button-up shirt.
Yeah, I think
Oh, he's just that fat.
Yeah.
He's not Chef Boyardee.
It looks like a hospital room or something.
Yeah,
I think it's a motel.
What do they call it in a flight? They call it a Cocoa Puff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Flight, was that the one that just came out with
Denzel Washington.
It's like one of my favorite movies.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah, where he's like the alcoholic pilot, and everyone's like, "You're a drunk whip, but no one could have landed that plane like you." Like everyone's just like gaslighting this alcoholic.
I love how the first third of that movie is people being like him just being enabled by like people being like, you know what?
You're the best damn pilot we've ever seen.
Like they're like literally looking at like all the deaths and like the flight records, and like Don Cheadle shows up, who's supposed to be like from the FAA, and he's supposed to be the guy that's like,
yeah.
Now, it's just a matter of corporate policy that I asked if there was any alcohol ingested that morning, and then he's like, no, I don't, no drinking. I'm just there to do my job. He's like, right. Well, the only reason I ask is because in the inventory check that we took, it seems that there were 2 vodka bottles taken from the airplane inventory. He's like, Paul, and turns to his white friend, Paul, I really got to deal with this? I mean, come on. I mean, no. He's like, and then he's like, and then I love how like the guy just without any fight is like, well, the fact is, no one could have landed that plane like you. And it just like stands up and leaves. I'm like, wait a minute.
There's not 1 or 2 more questions.
I know. And then that's how they explain the next 2/3 of the movie.
The whole excuse is like no one could have landed that plane like you.
Yeah. but they overlook like a clear. Anyway.
They're like he's drunk like at the crash site, and they're like, we put 32 pilots in a flight simulator. Yeah. Everyone crashed, killed everyone on the plane. No one else could have done it. He's like, you only found 2 vodka bottles. I drank 3.
we put 90 pilots in a crash simulator. None of them could have landed the plane like you. The only difference is that the crash simulator didn't smell like a distillery. But go ahead, go home.
Yes. We didn't see you getting out of the simulator like Lindsay Lohan that time you got an upskirt getting out of that limo.
Speaking of which, whatever happened to upskirts?
I don't know, but I miss them.
I do too.
I miss them, and I miss amateur-looking people.
Yeah.
I'm tired of.
Don't look at me when you say that.
I'm tired of all these porn stars actually being fucking hot.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, let's make something original again. Make it feel homemade.
Right.
You know?
That's why I love old porn was Ron Jeremy. You know what you're getting with Ron Jeremy. There's nothing special there. It's efficient.
Yeah, it's anomaly porn.
Yeah.
You're like, we just found the fattest little bowling ball of a man with the fattest cock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gave him a green slug bug and a flower. We had someone on the podcast who's hung out with Ron Jeremy. The lady that used to run. Blake, do you remember her name?
Define hung out.
Lauren. The lady that used to run the Denton Comedy Spot shows.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She was friends with, and I could never get her to say that she was or was not a part of this, but some person that ran stripper karaoke. Oh yeah, that's a shock pen.
Well, I had to do it like 3 times. I'm like, am I having a stroke? I hit it like 3 times. I'm like, what's going on here?
I love the idea of that's your response time in the event of an actual stroke.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. I was like, my thumb's tingling.
That was for me to stop interrupting people. But I love the fact that you're just the kid that just like, hey, don't touch that stove. And you're like,
yeah, I double check.
Well, it's the OCD. You gotta make sure it's still hot. I'm sure that won't be the last time.
It was like stripper karaoke or something?
So it was like stripper karaoke and then, or no, porn star karaoke, excuse me. Only porn stars could come on stage and do the karaoke. And I was like, well, how do you know? And you're like, well, all these people walked up with their fucking X video open to their page. And that's how they got their fucking pass to get on the stage. And then one night, Ron Jeremy showed up, and then this other lady and Ron Jeremy went back somewhere in this fucking green bug, and she's like, oh, it has a little flower vase in it. I was like, is he putting his dick in the other cup holder? That's what I want to know. Where does he put that? It's such a small car.
That sounds like a fucking early gas digital bit or something.
It really does.
It's like, come on stage, man. Suck, fucking. We got ladies that suck cock and sing the blues.
9 p.m. we got porn star karaoke. Yeah. 10 p.m. we got naked roast.
Yeah, naked roast. But first we got 3 dog night while my 2 dogs are in her fucking mouth. I don't know what he'd say.
Doggy.
Yeah, there it is. 3 doggy night.
99.7.
99.7. Penis the suck. Welcome back to Suck a Dick Radio.
We went to the Texas Tea Room open mic, and Hank and I both got on stage, and I was like he did the penis to suck bit, and I was just like the guy he was interviewing the whole time. So anytime people laughed, I was just like, you guys are laughing at this guy's life's work.
I was like, please don't, guys. We just listen.
I was like, he's dedicated everything he has to penis to suck. His family, his wife, his kids, all of his money. He's living out of his car.
I know.
You guys are going to treat this like a fucking joke.
I was
My kid goes to private school.
Yeah, exactly. I go, you may laugh, but penis the suck seems to put him through some pretty good education. She's like, when are you going to get a real job? All right, I'm tired of everyone at my Pilates class saying that my husband is the penis the suck guy.
Shut up. There's a porn star shooting a ping pong ball of her pussy. I got to go to work.
Exactly. He's like, Rob Ford's been on video smoking crack. All right, I got.
Do you think I care about you right now?
He's like, yeah. Then how's Jason going to get his insulin? Unless I report upon the suck, how is Jason going to get? But,
Little Ron Jeremy Jr. How is he going to live?
Do you want me to read the next one?
How about it's a second to last, or
is it this one, the big one right here?
No. It says 1/3 is the beginning of it.
Okay. 1/3 of Buddhist monks in Thailand have tested positive for meth after a surprise drug test. Suddenly, the fasting isn't impressive. And meth, they're all going to be reincarnated as Badger and Skinny Pete.
Well, you know what, folks? I'm the only guy that brought something, and I think that it should show.
Was that Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember the show about meth?
Here, you can read this one,
Number
Paxton.
one.
This is we're on the second to last one now.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
I think the phrase "cats have 9 lives" came from a stupid guy whose cats died and then saw 8 others that looked just like him.
There's probably some truth to that. Some guy in the colonial era.
It was me.
It was you. It was Paxton.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
just the lived out, the goldfish that keeps dying. We're like, hey, this goldfish got a little bit bigger.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by
What's
the
the
amount
last
of cats
one?
in this house.
What is the last one, actually?
Cat owners are reportedly 2 times more likely to have schizophrenia, which does explain why John Arbuckle could talk to Garfield and Odie. That actually makes sense.
It does make sense.
Why is there one
And
racist
folks-
one that I got?
Well,
why
I
do you
was
think it
like,
was handed to you?
I started writing it and it was incredibly racist, and then I started writing a second time and I was like, well, I should probably try and do something that's just traditional headlines. You'll even notice that Henry brought it up under his own volition, but the second one with an X next to it was all about Sydney Sweeney's fat tits.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's too topical. I don't want to be a hack, but as it turned out, this bit failed. So, listen, I'm owning up to it. The worst is the guy that bombs and then doesn't admit it.
Yeah, now we can move forward.
Hey, by the way, I have something I need to plug. So the other night I was at Dallas Comedy Club and I saw the great Parker Slavens, which the last time I was on You Two Gentlemen show,
Right.
you were to explain to me near the end of it, if I remember correctly, perhaps incorrectly, that Parker had a special coming out.
Yeah.
I just presumed that it had come out because it had been months since we've been here. And I see him, and I go, Parker. I go, hey, that special was funny. And then he goes, it hasn't come out yet. So now I'm like, okay, I'm an asshole. But he's a funny guy, so I could just say that with confidence regardless. But I go, right, no. I go, well, see, the thing is this. I go, last time. And so anyway, he goes, no, it's coming out the 11th. I promised him I would plug it. So, folks, where's my camera? Go watch Parker Slavin's comedy special on August 11th on YouTube or wherever you find comedy specials. Also, shouts out Kinsey Tonto Blue Cheeks Ford for doubting that I would remember this. And that's all I had to say.
There you go. Go check out Parky Slave's old comedy special coming out August 11th on YouTube. I believe his YouTube name is Parker Slavens, but that is SLAYYYYVENS.
Oh, he should change that.
Oh, he's dyslexic.
He should get that fixed.
Yeah. That's too many Y's.
I think he got a little cum stuck on the phone just on the Y button. It's sticky.
Well, what else? What other politicians have done drugs? Can we look up other people that have famous drug pictures?
I think we got to say what other politicians have been caught doing drugs.
That's great clarification.
George Bush, cocaine.
You think he did coke?
He did.
Oh, really?
What are you, an idiot?
We saw his wife the other night at the bar.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
we did see
Saw Laura Bush?
Yeah.
No, it's just a woman built exactly like
Just
her.
like her.
That was another bit we were working on this weekend, fighing people who
He's
were
like, we're
who
gonna-
only look like you, so
we're
you
gonna-
never can be called a racist.
We're gonna do away with the Taliban, the axis of evil. And then he's like, now watch this line. I'm gonna do cocaine and then I'm gonna go inside.
Oh, he's an artist like Hunter Biden. That's inspiring.
That is weird. That's definitely not a byproduct of MK Ultra Monarch fucking.
It'd be funny if he was just drawing like the most racist painting he could of Obama.
Yeah, right. It's like Obama with like red lips. And, like,
Just looks like Al Jolson.
yeah, exactly.
He's like, you guys like it?
No, listen. I'm gonna mail this to Ellen DeGeneres.
Hey, baby B, I made you a painting. Here you go. No, I had a football coach when I was growing up, and like Pop Warner shit, and he was, and we didn't really know this until later on down the road, but he was George W. Bush's personal bodyguard after presidency.
Oh yeah.
So he was going in Secret Service on shifts protecting the president. And something I always forget to bring up when I mention him, but he told us one time, he goes, you know, W's pretty fun. He just walks around humming, but in Bush voice. He just goes, do, 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 do.
I could see George Bush getting like too drunk at a Rangers game and then like pissing the bed with Laura in it. It's like all that security guard's fault
I wish
too.
he would get drunk, man. He's sober.
He wakes up before, God damn it, Laura.
Happen again.
Dude. Yeah. Fly me to the Twin Towers.
Did you ever watch that Dick Cheney movie?
Yeah, Vice
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah.
And Sam Rockwell, it doesn't matter what role that guy's in. He's fucking hilarious.
Vice is a great movie.
Vice is so funny because Christian Bale, it's also, there's so many funny moments in Vice because you forget that it's written by the guy who did Talladega Nights and Step Brothers.
Yeah.
So no matter, yeah, it's Adam McKay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, I wish he would have stuck to stupid comedies because
Right.
I don't care about your political opinions. I don't
Is
give
it not? Is it a
There-
comedy?
There's some
No,
comedy
no.
in there for sure, dude.
No, but it's
Right.
unintentional is my point. It's like Sam Rockwell's naturally funny, but then like even throughout Christian Bale, who like he's like, they're like, we could just give you a prosthetic. He's like, I'll drink ice cream for 4 months. But he's like talking with Sam Rockwell, who plays like a perfect Bush, and he's like eating like chicken wings, and then he's like,
I
there's,
love the
like,
part where he's
chicken
eating.
skin hanging out of his mouth. He's like, yeah, so you know, he's like, well, I'll be honest, your father, George H.W. was a good decision maker, and you seem to come in more from an approach of a emotional resonancy with the people. So he's like, yeah. So what exactly do you suggest? And there's like the chicken wing like hanging off of his mouth, and then they freeze frame it.
I suggest you and I go for a hunt.
Yeah. They include that in. For like,
Yeah, they
perhaps-
do.
There's another part too where he's just
Have
sitting
you
at
ever
his.
seen that movie?
No, I haven't
It's
seen it yet.
actually a good movie.
Did you know
Vice is
Paxton's
good.
never seen The Godfather?
Yeah.
Really?
I've not either.
It's a long
Yeah.
watch, but
It's
it's
a
good.
lot-
It's a good
it's-
movie.
It's one of those ones also you get a lot of what happens through it through watching, like, for example, cartoons. Like,
Yes.
I've seen Family Guy spoof Godfather probably
Yeah.
8 different times.
It's the same reason I have never seen The Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
It's
really?
ruined through other media. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, a guy died. He's a ghost at the end. I'm like,
That's why I've never watched The Office either. It's ruined through media.
Wow, you call women media? No, they post about The Office a lot.
They
Hey,
do.
how about The Office has a new spinoff coming out called Paper?
Does it?
Not a joke. That's a real thing.
Oh really?
Is it the same characters?
No, I don't know. I haven't looked
Yeah.
into it. But I'm like, that can't
hate
do
the
well.
show so much. I hope it fails.
He's like
The
I like
Office
idea of,
or
like,
the new one?
I like the idea of Jim being like, we went to the local. Hey, what's up? This is Bam Margera.
There are just a lot of people who ruined the show before I even watched it.
Yeah.
How about Paper? How funny would it be?
Oh, that
if, like,
sounded like a joke, and you're serious.
No.
Yeah, this sucks.
It did sound like a joke. And
In Toledo, Ohio, that already sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, we were like, well, what's the cheapest place to fucking film?
I don't know
Toledo,
any of
Ohio.
those casts.
Probably St. Louis.
Yeah, I don't either. Dom Hall Gleason. Well, he's British. I know that guy.
This is another thing is I'm ready to stop learning new people.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where you can keep making the same movies with the same 15 people.
Sure.
I'm good now. I'm tired of learning new people.
Throw Margot Robbie in there,
Yeah.
put Will Smith in
Yeah.
there, and give them both guns.
Yeah, we're good. I'm good. He was Fresh Prince. I don't give a shit about if he slapped Rock. It was hilarious.
Someone stop this godforsaken rap reboot he's trying to do. I can't see
know.
any more of that
What
shit.
was the new song he did too? He
Pretty. I like pretty girls.
Is it I fucked a
like
bald
pretty
woman,
girls.
or is it
I fucked a bald woman that fucked
my
my friends or my
my
son's
bald
friend.
wife
Yeah.
is a cuck?
He tried to make it my bald wife is a cunt, and they said no, pull back something.
yeah.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
No, I've heard it
Oh,
was
yeah.
just fucking dog shit.
I mean, there's so many I enjoyed it, but like, you know what you're getting.
You know what
what
you're
I mean?
getting.
It's like,
Half
this is gonna
half
be
of it is
dumb.
good.
Yeah.
Half of it's
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for half.
Didn't
Yeah.
they kill Julie Bowen
Yeah,
immediately?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it's
I
a
know.
weird time. That's like the whole like.
Well, now
plot of
he's
it.
an alcoholic, so that's also
Yeah.
great.
Okay, that's pretty fun.
It
is
is
fun.
fun for the first half. The last act's unnecessary. What about like if I was making myself laugh over the phone? If it was like Jackass, but like if Bam Margera, the pranks got progressively more and more like clinically violent, like during like Viva La Bam era. So it's like the green screen, the green camera, night vision.
He's like, hey, what's going on? This is Bam Margera. It's 3:05 in the morning. Phil's asleep in the other room with Abe. We got Rab himself with a lazy Susan that we had specially made with 7 different microwaves that are all turned on at the same time, rotating around Phil's head. We're going to give him brain cancer.
And then it's like shows him. It's like, and then like he starts losing hair near the end of the episode. She's like, Bam, did you give your dad brain cancer? No, shut up. I was trying to make a hot pocket.
Just gonna get a little cancer, Sharon.
Trying to do something nice.
All right.
Yo, what's up? This is Bam Margera. We have a dirty needle. We're gonna stick Phil with a dirty needle. Get AIDS.
I was watching it.
Bam Margera, what will he do next?
Yo, what's up? This is Bam Margera. It's 4:03 in the morning. Phil's got to get to work in the next hour. We got a jar filled with the Zika virus.
I was watching this video the other day. Just they pulled April and Phil, his parents, Bam Margera's parents, out on stage to say something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just paused and I go, if Bam Margera doesn't drop something on Phil's head right now,
Yeah.
this sucks.
Philly trash.
I've been seeing a lot of Bam skate videos.
Yeah, I've been following the whole downfall and him doing okay now, which
Yeah, I think he's got
I was
custody
a
of his
former
kids
skater,
again.
so I know.
Yeah, he was just living in the woods like a little nymph there for a little bit.
Yeah.
He just lost his shit, and then
Lost
was
his
like,
shit.
"Hey, Bam, you want to just like be a normal person?" And then Bam was just like, "Fuck no!" And then just like,
Yeah.
kidnapped someone.
Everyone was
Yeah.
down to help out Steve-O, and then
Yeah.
Bam went down, and they're kind of like, "Oh, well, you're just an alcoholic. Figure it out. We
Yeah.
only help with drugs."
Yeah,
But
the whippets,
here's
man.
the one problem: they helped a dude, and now that guy is the most insufferable person I've ever.
I know.
talked to.
And here's the fucked up thing. Knoxville got him hooked on drugs to begin with.
Who, Bam or
yeah.
Steve-O?
No,
Fuck.
Bam.
Okay.
And also, you're right. And also, if we're going to talk about the spirit of the jackass that we all grew up with and actually liked, Bam is the only dude who's kept it fucking 100% the entire time.
It's still jackass.
Punching
with
a guy
Bam.
in the
Yeah.
middle of the woods of Pennsylvania is just as funny as like shitting yourself in a Toys R Us or whatever they were doing.
Pushing a midget down a hill.
Exactly.
You know, it's all classic.
But like fucking this refined Knoxville and Steve-O, I don't give a shit for.
Well, yeah, the
But-
new Jackass was like, it was like me and you, like, I don't even know, like getting drunk and like throwing rocks at each other in the
I
park.
know.
It's like fucking like pity pat type of
It's
shit.
like, I pushed my friend in a bush.
Yeah.
But no, like all that punch in the forest was missing was him like quietly into a camera going, "I'm Bam Margera,
Yeah.
and this is the most dangerous game." And then he just fucking clocks some guy, runs away.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yep. That's awesome.
Oh, it's so fun.
He's like, hey, what's going on? I'm Bam Margera, and this is the fake $20 bill.
And then they meet George Floyd and they hand him a $20 bill. Don't laugh at that. Bow, 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 bow.
That's fun.
Racist Bam Margera. Oh, well.
It would be pretty funny to see Bam Margera just like, he gets so dementiated or fucked in the head that all of his pranks just become like docile. Like he grabs the fake $20 bill bit, but it's the old bit where you put that over a piece of dog shit. I'm Bam Margera, and this is dog poop money.
Yeah,
It's just like, he just becomes an 11-year-old with a YouTube account again.
No, I mean that guy fucking started it all. I've watched as a dude that was in skateboarding for a while. He started it all because it was like CKY, which was like half skate video, half his boys. Like, and he somehow like found a way to have distribution for it. This is like mid '90s, kind of early '90s,
Right.
Well, they
which
all
is super impressive. Then Steve-O was like going to clown school, doing backflips off buildings and getting into drugs, but like sending it in. But all the while, there was this magazine called Big Brother Magazine, which went in to turn into World Industries Magazine that Knoxville was a writer for, and then Tremaine owned it. And then they kind of just assembled like the Avengers of shitheads, and
Yeah.
the rest is fun.
Yeah, and then Ryan Dunn died and it all went to shit.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I watched the Steve-O documentary a while back, and that's always a good rewatch.
Why?
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, Demise and Rise.
Yes,
See,
yeah.
that's fun because he's fucked up in it.
Yeah, well, he just put so much stuff on camera, and I love the story of him like starting the fight with his neighbor, where he like punched a hole through the wall of his apartment. He owned like 4 apartments. There was one guy who also
Yes.
lived there, and so he'd start like shoving like firecrackers into this guy's apartment.
That
and
was funny.
The police would come, and Steve-O's tweaked out of his mind. He's like,
"What, man? I own."
"What, man? Okay, we're done."
dude, I fucking no matter where he moved, I just had to like buy each other apartment on either side of me so I could build a fucking vert ramp.
Do y'all want to see me boof a malt liquor?
Yeah.
Are y'all getting the advertisements for? It's like, have you bought Amazon Whippets? I'm
What?
like, yeah, it's like,
where it's like you may be
Okay.
entitled to
Are you
confidential.
Cody Bond?
He can't afford those.
Not anymore. Fucking, but he did for a little. He would just have his little penny board and skate to.
Hey, Paxton,
Yeah.
if you
Shark
bring the
Busters.
shovel, I'll dig the hole.
I'll dig the hole. I don't mind a little bit of work.
No, pooping's got to go somewhere. I'll dig the hole.
But it would just make me laugh just watching Cody Bond ride up on his little petty board, and then he's wearing a thick jean jacket, and you're like, man, Cody Bond got fat.
Yeah.
And then he takes his jacket off, and it's just the biggest canister of nitrous.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, I smoked half of this on the way here. And you're like,
Then a bunch of 16-year-olds beat the shit out of him on the way home.
the worst part is they thought he was 16 too.
And then you posted on Facebook. You're like, I'm gonna fucking kill them.
I saw him at a bar once. I love Cody, but it was funny because he was like off shift and he just goes with the bartender. He's like, "What's your cheapest beer?" Yeah, and I'm just
That's
like,
a rough question.
Yeah, and I was like, "I'll have double mezcal, please." And it just was awkward. I bought him a beer, but man, that was tough.
We've all been in that
Yeah.
situation, but you do the research beforehand.
Yeah.
You say, give me a Lone Star. That's
Yeah. Safe bet.
Lone Star's not the cheapest anymore. They fucking upcharged that. I'm sick of what's happening in this country.
I know.
Yeah.
I go
Lone
for
Star used to be $5 at most places.
What?
Actually, some places it was as cheap
For a
as like
beer?
2 or
Yes.
3. Yeah.
$5 is actually
That's a
pretty
lot.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent $7 at. Have y'all ever heard that place HG Supply?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
just where a bunch of big titted
Yes.
blondes go to get fucked up, and
Yeah.
then I went with a couple of dude friends, and I'm sitting there, and I ordered 3 beers, and the thing came out, it was like $50.
Oh,
And I
I've-
just look at the waitress and I go, "Hey, did you fuck me?
Right.
Did you fuck me right now?" Because I'm looking at the prices, and she goes, "No, it's like this and this and this."
That's a fun place to go and get all the blocks and make like a big Jenga tower. And then like the women will be like, "Oh, that's really cool." I'm like, "Do not fucking touch it."
Yeah.
Let's pull them out and do shots. I'm like, no, this is a piece of architecture.
No,
You
they're like,
fucking touch
can
it."
I pull the next one out? I'm like, I swear to God, I will never hit a woman, but if you take this block, I will punch you in the mouth.
Listen, lady, my autism's the only thing keeping me here. And if you fucking disassemble this tower,
She's like, "You've had a lot to drink. Are you sure you're capable of keeping this from falling?" I'm like, "It's not your fucking problem." But
don't worry about the infrastructural integrity of my tower.
I'm sure there's some finance over there you can stare at. Go over there. Go on.
Lady, I got an engineering degree. Why don't you fuck off?
Right, exactly.
It's not as bad as furry. You guys met a furry before?
No, but
No.
they're more and more conventions, so I'm sure.
I walked in on one on accident one time, having no idea what it was, and I was like, "Oh, these look like fun people." And then
Walked
like,
in
no.
on one in what
Yeah,
facet?
where?
It was at the it was some big hotel where the globe thing is that spins.
Oh, the Omni?
One of
Or
those,
one-
yeah. And I
right.
forget why I was there. I wasn't there for the convention, obviously. But then I thought I was like, "Oh, these are like nice people," and they're like, "No, they're gonna do orgies later."
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay." No.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
FurCon.
Yeah, Hank, weren't you prank calling them?
I was.
Yeah.
And then someone told me it's illegal. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
By the way, shouts out your cool Rich Voss shirt.
Oh, thanks, man. I went and saw him at Big Laugh, and he's exactly who you think he's gonna be.
Yeah,
Oh,
dumb,
nice.
big old dumb heeb.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting, but yes.
Is
Yeah.
he good?
Rich
I
is
had a
funny.
great time watching him. The crowd did not, which is
Yeah.
even better.
That's
No.
fun.
If you're a fan of Voss historically,
Yeah, if
you're a
you're-
fan of Voss.
Yes, I love Voss. I love all the old school shit. I listen to O&A all the time.
Yeah.
But what made me laugh was I went to go get the shirt and a picture with him because I don't post them anywhere because that's gay. $20. $20 for a t-shirt, and then also he didn't have the time to stop what he was doing for the picture that we took. So he's working on the credit card reader while I'm hugging him and giving him a high five. I'm like, you made me such a cuck. You
That's
fucking
awesome.
asshole.
I like how any fan picture of Voss is like a picture of Bigfoot. It's just blurry and shit.
For like 5 minutes on the walk back, I was like, God fucking damn.
That's
And then I get in the car, I'm like, that's Voss.
But that's kind of what you wanted, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Reese, wasn't that the guy when we were in Austin?
Yeah.
He like couldn't sell at the mothership to save his fucking life.
That's why I was asking, because we looked at the mothership and like all the shows were still had
Like we were
tickets.
there on a Friday, and every
Yeah.
show that he was on for the weekend still had tickets available. I was like, should we go, or
Yeah.
is this going to be
Voss,
that bad?
Voss kicks fucking ass.
Voss
Yeah.
kicks
Yeah.
ass. It's very old school, does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except for now, he does bring in a lot more talking about Judaism.
It's very weird how he's like impassioned about that. Can I do my quick anecdote about being a furry, prank calling hotels?
Oh, yes, please.
So I would call them and be like, yeah, listen, whatever, make up a fake name. My name's Reese Jefferies. And I'd be like, I'm there. I go, I want to book like a handful of rooms. And she's like, okay. And then I'm like, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't have any, because I know that this is the whatever, this is the Hyatt in Texas, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure because we're coming from California, and I just want to make sure you guys are not. You don't have any prejudices against different members of like the sexuality, the LGBTQ plus community. And they're like, no, not at all. And I'm like, great. So it's my name's Henry, but or whatever it is. I'm like, but I'm going to be dressed as a fox coming into the lobby, and you can call me Mystic. And she's like, okay. I'm like, that's not going to be a problem for you. She's like, no. I'm like, because if it is, listen, I don't want to have to report this to the Better Business Bureau. They're like, no, please. I'm like, okay, good. So it's going to be about 6 rooms. We need 12 beds, and then one. I have a bunch of friends that are dressed as turtles and bears and cats. And
do you have room for 6 kennels?
I go, what's your urine policy? And they're like, urine policy. I'm like, don't tell me you're a bigot. Don't start now. But you just kept upping the ante. I have like all of them, and then someone was like, yeah, it's illegal to not tell someone they're being recorded. I don't give a shit. I do it again.
It's not that illegal.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're doing a new show, and so we're gonna record people on the phone a lot.
What would you wanted to call AutoZone, right?
Yeah, we want to call AutoZone. Well, you came up with a.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to call it AutoZone. I'm like, y'all are going to have
problems. There's going to be a cease and desist.
Once we have it done, we're back engineering a landline phone.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and so we're trying to like stream it into the laptop so we can record the audio and like.
And we're gonna like spam the number because we already got a number, and then just like on 4chan, Reddit, wherever, and then just have people like between and post on our Instagrams like crazy,
right.
Like on this date between these hours, call, say anything.
Yeah,
but it's live because people don't have call-in shows anymore. They have voicemail shows.
The only other call-in show
Is
right
Norton.
now is Norton's, and it's okay at best.
Yeah.
He does not know how to do it.
Well, we were gonna like to pass the time. We were gonna do some prank calls like to notable businesses, and Hank had a great one of like calling an AutoZone and being like, "Hey, is this the suicide hotline?" And they're like. No, this is AutoZone. You're like, fuck, I can't do anything right.
And then just hang out and they're left with it.
Yeah.
Just slam the desk and hang up.
And like hoping they call back. What was the other one of you had the one about calling a Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah, being like, I need a bass guitar. It's not that. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot of
outrage every time.
It's a lot of dumb ones too. There was another one about a Down syndrome guy like ordering a meal from a restaurant, like a takeout, and then when the guy asked him to speed
Down
up,
syndrome guy calling a Chinese restaurant.
yeah, and when he's like, "Please speed up," he's like, "Actually, I'm as qualified as a person as all of you guys
no,
are."
He gets incredibly eloquent after like you drag it out as long as they'll take it to be nice.
Hey, Mr. Chinese food man, just
He goes,
because you say I have Down syndrome doesn't mean I
Exactly.
can't have Chinese food. Did y'all see that Down syndrome girl asking a bartender for drinks commercial?
Yes,
Yes.
that's
crazy.
That was great.
Just because I'm mentally challenged doesn't mean I can't have alcohol?
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
Actually,
then
yeah.
like let the commercial keep playing, and she's like, so anyway, I want water and Skittles and liquor with swa, and if I could get gummy bear ice cubes, and he's like, we don't have any of that. You know,
That
It's
reminds-
like, so I am just as much of a participant in this bar as you are. I don't see why you have to discriminate against me.
That
Like, okay, all right, I'm sorry.
that commercial reminds me.
Anyway,
They wouldn't know the word discriminate.
swoop by the foot. No, but like, that's the thing. They become like a Kaiser Soze.
I really thought that that commercial was like fake because she's like, "Oh, I have a margarita,"
Yeah.
and they bring her like a glass of water. It felt like those AI videos of like
I was just going to say, that was the first time I said, wow, AI is actually doing really
where the
good.
waiter
God,
comes
it was,
up
too.
and it's a Chinese guy and he's like, what would you like, sir? He's like, I'll have the rotisserie chicken and like a glass of water. He's like, perfect, fried dog and a bubble tea.
That's good.
That's like probably the most like PG one that there is. They're actually
there's
very
some
bad.
bad
No,
ones.
there's ones that someone sent me, and it's literally
It was probably me.
yeah. Well, it was like a compilation of all of them, and it's like it's supposed to look like a TikTok video. So it's like the guy holding the phone, and he's like, it's like a fat white woman. She's like, oh my God, y'all, you wouldn't believe it. I just got proposed to by Don Aquarius. And then the camera pans around. It's a chimpanzee in a
Yeah.
fucking baby chair. And I'm like,
Well, that movie did
I was
that
expecting
first.
racism, but not an actual AI monkey.
Yeah.
That's not me, by the way. I'm reporting what someone sent me.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that video, but I can testify to that because Blake sent me some fucked up
Blake,
shit.
Downsy?
Yeah,
Downsy.
Downsy, you fucking...
Downsy is like vanilla compared to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did make a motion at one point that I still stand by, that I think we need to call all of that community of people that are wonderful people sillies.
Yeah.
Sillies.
Sillies is a way better name. They're never not having a great time.
It is
They're
true.
happy people.
Sillies.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is this back. I had somebody ask me that the other day. They're like, "Hey, so you do stand up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And they're like, "Okay, so we have like a general question." They're like, "We can no longer say, but we can say." I was like, "Oh yeah, is back."
It's back in the
And take out me saying,
We'll bleep both.
Nice.
But you know.
Yeah, you know.
"Yeah."
Yeah. No, the problem with it is the regular average Joe is back. That sucks. Not everyone
Yeah.
is allowed to be us. We go up on stage and with the risk of canceling or whatever that is now, or not getting booked anymore.
Yeah.
No, that's called rising to the top, dude. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get canceled because then, like, no publicity is bad publicity. I feel like.
Really?
And
Do you feel that way about Hitler?
I didn't know him personally,
Well,
so I don't know if I can give.
He got press. I don't know if you
Hey,
think he's.
I mean,
cool.
he's pretty
They're-
famous.
I was gonna say Bryce
you're
Mitchell
right.
was.
Thanks for that, Blake.
Bryce
got-
Mitchell
well,
was
finally
talking
put-
about him for a long time. He was saying like he wasn't that wrong. The UFC fighter. Do y'all know him?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
There's a UFC fighter who has a podcast, which is a terrible idea. Let's mix some guy from Arkansas and CTE and put it on live. Fucking-
One guy from AS, one guy from UFC, and it's the SS.
well,
just-
it's all one person. This is the same guy.
Oh my lord,
And he
Larry.
said something like Hitler wasn't that bad, and it was scrubbed or it was taken and put everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And now they just did a promotional thing for him because he just won his last UFC fight.
Right.
And I was expecting for him to get his ass kicked, and they're like, Bryce, great job, buddy. And it was like, hey, you're gonna bring up the Hitler thing, right?
Yeah.
Now's the time. No one's talking about it anymore.
Right.
See, what happens though is like you don't want to get canceled, then be known for that thing, because then they're going to be like, "All right, come on, do it."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, then
Do it
you
again.
also only have a very specific audience.
Yeah.
Very
Israel.
Shout out.
Shouts out,
out,
dude.
City.
Shouts out Jizreal. I was whacking off earlier. Do you guys know all the porn websites are owned by one Jewish company?
Really?
No. No. And shame on you guys for believing it, because I am an ally. Here's the thing: I fucking zig when they zag, and I jizz when you rag. I'll tell you this: people are hating on Israel right now. I'm pro-Israel. I'm coming out, saying it. I'm going on a limb. Now,
On the
whenever
record.
Jews are back on top, then I'll be saying like the fucking cows come home. But give me a second here. So then, let a boy cook, not how you think with ovens. How dare you?
All right, Bryce Mitchell, calm down.
I know. How about this? What about who made this, by the way? Was this a guest?
No, that was a fan in the audience that after my set, she did not have a good time at the rest of the Big Left show. I was the host. So during the rest of the next 5 comedians, she made me that.
She was so bored that she did
Well, that's
origami.
good. That means
It's
you were the
crazy.
most attention grabbing.
I did the best, apparently.
Yeah.
For
I think
this
she was
one.
You can.
She might have been, but
You can
I
also
won.
just leave a show if you're not enjoying it. Like that is, if you're not having fun at a comedy show, like you can leave.
I barked her in. I know I told her to walk in for free. I wasn't supposed to, but I don't
Right.
work there, and they don't pay me when they tell me they're going to. So
Well, we don't pay anyone.
yeah.
This is like a good sign of disrespect though. Like you could just leave, or you could just completely waste
Yeah,
your
you
time.
could leave an omen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's such a respectful and 6 disrespectful
Yeah.
things all in one time.
Exactly.
You could either take the red pill, Neo, and wake up tomorrow a shitty third-rate comedian. No, wait, that's the blue pill, right? Or take
Choose the
blue-
origami swan,
Yeah.
and you choose the path of your mother.
Yeah,
Choose the sword, and you die like a man.
Which
Come,
mo-
boy, you must decide.
I can't.
Which movie is that?
It's a very old. It might be Master of the Drunken Fist, but I know it from Wu Tang.
Oh,
It was
damn.
the intro to like one of the songs on Liquid Swords. I
That
think.
kicks ass, dude. Speaking of Wu-Tang, fucking Ghost Dog rules. You seen Ghost Dog?
No, I haven't seen Ghost Dog.
Ghost Dog, I think RZA and all the Wu-Tang dudes did the soundtrack for it. It's a Jim Jarmusch movie. I'm not usually about like weird movies. Although I like the weirdest I'll get is like Jim Jarmusch movies and David Lynch shit. But like Ghost Dog, yeah. So he's a black ninja who is best friends with pigeons, and he just goes around with a gun.
That's fucking rad.
Yeah, and the Wu-Tang Clan did the whole soundtrack. So
Based on Mike Tyson's life.
yeah, you would think. Yeah, I'm Ghost Dog. Way the samurai. I absolutely love pigeons. Some Italian people mad at me, so now I gotta make a movie. Yeah.
It'd be funny if the intro he just like blew a pigeon's head off with his gun.
You guys ever get a blowjob so good you turn into Forrest Whitaker? One of your eyes goes to the side. I don't
I've got
that.
natural
How dare
Forrest
you.
Whitaker eye. Every time I go to take a picture, this one shuts like half a bit.
Yeah.
And it's a constant running gag in my family. It's like, fucking Forrest Whitaker, did you have a stroke over there? I was like, you did this to me.
No, this fucking electric pin doesn't help. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I have been in here. They're not as strong as they were when I opened the package because I was just sitting here and just shocking myself for fun.
I've had a couple of rips on the pod. It's been good.
Let me try this out.
I'll try it out.
Yeah, it's pretty dull. I mean, it's like a good.
This is
That's
Dingbat's.
not dull at all. Holy shit.
This is Dingbat's version of Rogan's smelling salts.
Yeah. All right, now put it on your tongue.
It's probably not going to be chill, is it?
I didn't like it at all. Felt alive for a second.
No,
But...
you know what? That's not too bad. Go to the left
All
hand.
right, I'm
Yep.
a pussy, I guess.
No, it's
Now
not-
we just need to
I mean,
turn
it's
on
not-
the theme from
Look
Blade.
at this, dude. You're
Yeah.
a fucking coward. You're a fucking
You don't have to
coward.
rub it in.
Dude, one time I had a.
Yeah, see, okay,
Wait, you have
thank you.
two?
I got 3.
I don't want to try it
Third
again.
one back.
What is it? What are you fucking? You're like
I interrupt a lot of people, so this was nothing on them, but I had a really bad time.
This is like the
interrupting.
podcast
Yeah.
equivalent to like Matt Lauer having a button under his desk that locks women in the room. He's like, "What? You go against my ruling?" Well, and then he's like Dr. Evil under his desk. Which,
And
by
no
the
one
way-
talks about how I can use it as a weapon. Did it work?
No,
I
do it on my own. Do it on my own.
My stroke scare came earlier in the episode. If you'd done that just now, I probably would be like, okay, this is it.
How's it feel on your butthole?
I don't know. Put
Not
on your
bad.
bunny costume. We'll find out.
It did get rid of my hemorrhoid.
Am I bad? As soon as I saw this, I just thought of like 9/11, like this thing.
Dude, I think of something way sadder. When I went to Hiroshima, and like they have all these cranes because there was some woman, there was some little girl who died of like radiation poisoning. So all the children in Japan like go and like make thousands of these, or something about like making 1,000 cranes. It would heal you,
yeah,
or whatever. And we're walking around, and like we have a tour guide, and these children are singing these songs and like putting these cranes up, and our tour guide's just like, yeah, all the kids that were here, they burned alive. They died within like 6 months. And I was like, oh my god,
dude, they taught us that story in like 3rd grade. I was like, what? The
it's
fuck?
so unbelievably sad. Now every time I see one of these cranes, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
That's fucking insane.
yeah.
Oh, it was unreal.
Were they was like an old proverb where you made 1,000 cranes and you were revived? Is that what they were saying?
Yeah, she had
Something
like
like that.
cancer from the radiation poisoning due to like the nuclear bomb being dropped.
And that's what the Foo Fighters based their song "Turning Japanese" off. Was getting radiation poisoning.
I want to be ninja. Did y'all ever see that?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, 1,000 cranes allegedly would heal you.
Yeah.
Did you know I Want to Be Ninja Lady has a movie
What?
called I Want to Be Ninja the Movie?
No.
And it is exactly as horrific of a cash grab as you would imagine.
Oh,
and I'm all
Jesus
about
Christ.
B movies. But this shit
You
I
like
haven't
the B movie?
I
You
do
like
like
jazz?
the B movie. Wow, I can't believe I'm a B. Maybe I can get away dating a 16-year-old as a B. I can't believe it. She's underage.
How did her face get fatter in such a small amount of time? And
This
just
is,
her
no,
face.
This has got to be like 10 years later after the initial viral video. She still looks pretty good, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I
Random
No, they're
issue.
leaning into the racism. Paxton and I know what we're talking about here.
This reminds me of my Chinese friend.
Yeah. Why don't you make 1,000 cranes to this, you asshole?
this looks like if Love on the Spectrum had a winner and their winner's dream was to make a movie. Like this
Yeah.
doesn't look good.
No, I mean, sometimes I'll go on Tubi and shit and look at Tubi originals.
Yeah.
And they can mock up good poster art now with AI, but like shit like this.
Go
See,
Girl or
$5.99.
Chow.
This is shot in like maybe one. I mean, this is going to be terrible. It's shot on like a flip cam, like cameras that are like. But there was one called, they ripped off the Twilight poster and it was a vampire movie and it was called Taint Light. And it's about a
Nice.
guy that like, he's a vampire, but he can only suck blood from your asshole or something.
Right.
I want to watch that.
But it's about the same quality as this. Anyway, I thought I'd bring it up because you brought up I Want to Be Ninja. I was like, well, she capitalized on it.
Was that Andrew?
We
I'm not
are
good at typing.
we are at an hour 13.
We're at an hour 13?
Yes.
Kicking us out, Blake.
No, we got more
No, we
special needs children.
We need to
coming
cut
at
off
3.
the camera so we can go back to our real self saying way worse shit than we've said so far. It doesn't fucking matter. He looked like a fucking knob. He's just a hipster wannabe douchebag.
Is he kissing a man behind that hat? Why would you put the hat up if you were kissing a woman? Are you trying to hide something?
I love that phrase, like, when in Rome, because the other half is like, do as the Romans do.
Yeah. And that's having
It's just-
sex
yeah, with
before they go to
boys,
war.
yeah. And then you meet all these like New Jersey wops that are like, those are the real men.
Wasn't
Those are
that
the
a-
actual Italians.
Wasn't that a thing in Rome? It's like you could be gay, you just have to be a top. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah, if you wanted to be a leader, it was
Yeah.
like Caesar fucked
Seems like you've done some
Valentine.
extracurricular reading there, pal.
I saw it somewhere.
Got a little too into the Menendez documentary, didn't you?
Oh, that's what I was gonna. We were talking about Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
On top of Ghost Dog, they also came out with a docuseries on Hulu. If y'all have that, and it's very good.
Which one was it? What was it called?
It
was a minute ago, right?
No, it came out like 2021, I think. Very good. The first 2 seasons are just like the early life of Wu-Tang and how all that happened. And then the 3rd season did something I thought I was going to hate, where like the 3rd season, they just made and started writing like almost like movies, like short movies for each episode.
Oh, okay.
So like they made like a Japanese movie to explain how Raekwon wrote his album, and then just did a bunch of like symbolic shit.
So it's scripted with actors.
Scripted with actors.
You can do that well if it's done right.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'll check it out, dude.
You guys watch such like elegant movies and stuff. Like my entire social media feed right now is just like lizard.
I do have that too. I just don't bring that up on a
fires me up. Dude,
Yeah.
fires me up.
Yeah, taint.
I'm like, he's gonna do it again.
Well, Henry, what's the dumbest thing you've seen recently besides your face?
I don't know. I like movie wise.
Yeah.
I watched American Pie 2 the other night. That was
That's a
hell
classic.
yeah. That's a classic, but that's a dumb comedy.
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you something dumb is Mickey 17.
Yeah, I heard that was
Where
nonsense.
have I heard that?
It was like the last movie that I've seen promoted to me. Like,
Yeah.
I've been stopped. They don't send me movies to go watch anymore because it's not the biggest market anymore.
Uh-huh.
But it was the only one that came up on my feeds on Instagram and shit like that to go see it. I ripped it off my fucking hacked Fire Stick. I watched it. It sucks, dude. The premise is awesome, but Mark Ruffalo and his stupid fucking wife from Parasite, they just ruin it. They just overact so damn much.
Yeah,
Ruffalo,
that
like
sucks. Ruffalo can make. He's either great or like misused. Frankly,
he's either really, really overacting and bad or green. Like as far as I've seen, like I haven't seen a good Ruffalo thing.
no. The only great Ruffalo role is, which I watched the other day, a good rainy day movie for the folks out there, is Zodiac.
Oh, Zodiac's
Oh,
a
yeah.
great movie.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other time we saw each other.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking that was Johnny Galecki in my head. I don't know why,
Kind of
but
similar looking.
very similar enough. Just two fucking squat nerds.
Dude, if you haven't seen Zodiac, you gotta check it out. That movie fucking kicks ass. And David
One of them or 3 people?
The killer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely the obese man.
It was the obese man, but I think the other two
Alan
that they
Alan
And
Ray.
then 2 copycats, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Lee.
2 copycats after. Yeah, it was Alan and
Well, Lee Allen, whatever his name was.
Yeah,
But then, there were probably 2 others, and that's kind of what like he comes to. Gyllenhaal's character, the journalist, the cartoonist turned journalist, kind of comes to it. Like as he's like collecting all his papers manically, no sleep. His wife's left him. He's lost his kids after all this shit, and he's like, they can't be 2 places at once, and like all the logic points to that, but. It definitely was that one guy.
That's gotta suck mentally, like
It
losing
does.
everything and then like never actually figuring out who it was
Well-
for certain. They figured it out, but like
No, they didn't.
no, it's still not.
it's still not solved. Don't they have a guy that they're like we're nearly positive?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ted Cruz.
No, just dropping my daughter off.
With all of my luggage.
Going down to Cancun.
No, this snowstorm, it's real bad. I'll be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so I forgot to do this in the beginning of the episode, so I'm just going to cut this out and put this in the beginning of the episode as well. Will y'all go ahead and plug up your social media and any show you got coming up? This will come out the 18th, I believe, of August. Let me make sure. Or 19th, believe. 19th of August. So if y'all have anything coming up, please plug and promote that. Otherwise, please plug and promote your social media so they can come and find you.
I can go first. It's just at Reese Jefferies on Instagram. My TikTok, I don't even know what it is, but it's linked to my Instagram. I've got my best friend's party coming up. I don't know why I put that on my shows list. DFW Last Comic Standing, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Made it on to the next round.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else until the cameras turn off.
Yeah.
Mine's Henry Schroeder _ I'm at Big Laugh the 19th, the 21st, and then I have a show at the Statler Hotel on the 27th.
Oh fuck yeah! Is that one of Gretchen Yo's?
Yeah. I'm doing the opening spot.
You're gonna
or like
love that.
the guest spot on
Good
that.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a fun crowd, so I'm excited for that. And then hopefully I don't kill myself before August ends.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Let's all hope on that.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at hankgowdey, Gowdey, and August 21st, 8 o'clock at night, I will be at the Trinity Cider House in Deep Ellum doing stand-up.
Hell yeah!
Boy.
And Felt like I had one more fucking thing. I don't know. Please come back. Thank you so much for watching another episode. This has been the Dingbat District Podcast. If you want to follow me, I'm at pbailey_comedy on Instagram and Dingbat District Pod on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube or Spotify. Oh, yes, and afterwards, please plug and promote that as well. And if y'all start doing that other one, everyone knows all my shit and you're here. Just subscribe. New one every Tuesday. Talk about road meals.
Oh, yeah, Road Meals, just Spotify, Apple, wherever you find your podcast. Every Monday it's out, and then Hank and I have a project, but whenever that's out, we'll announce it.
And then we've got our other project of finally getting on the Galveston Greyhound.
Still.
Great callback.
If you guys want to do something for real, we could just go and get a room down at the Motel 6 and see if we last the night. That could be a fun alternative. That might be a bit cheaper.
I'm not bringing my cameras there.
It'd be the same end solution where we all just have nothing, but at least we're not in fucking Galveston. We're at the Motel 6, like a mile away.
We need 4 cameras. All 4 of us are standing alone on corners of Harry Hines. The last one to leave gets $1,000.
That rocks.
Well, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Dingbat District Podcast. Bye.
Peace.